Welcome to the world of you. You is the ultimate virtual community, created and governed by its 5 wise architects, known as the Voices. With over 5 billion registered users, it is the biggest internet society in history, and it is still growing.
He shoved up their ass 24/7.
Bro, like I'm telling you my age and date of birth, dude.
Alright,
Yo, Dom, take care of that kid before I beat the shit out of him, bro.
bro, I'm gonna be so dead ass I want to, bro.
What?
I need to fire that guy. I'm telling him my age and date of birth. He's just not doing it.
Yo,
Yeah, I'm
he's
19,
literally able to be
2005.
let in.
Suzu is a 17-year-old high school student living in a rural town with her father. Wounded by the loss of her mother at a young age, she one day discovers that the massive online world of you is like this fucking place where you can, become another person. She dives into this alternate reality as her avatar Belle, and she starts singing her heart out, and she's really good at it. Then everyone in the world is like, holy shit, she's goated. She's absolutely goated. And then this dragon guy appears before her, and that's the movie. She's got to figure out what's up with the dragon guy, known as the Beast. Belle is a beautifully animated film about a girl trying to overcome grief and learn how to be happy again. And her mom died, and is also about online personalities and jealousy and child abuse and like pretty much any other fucking theme you can imagine. It's also kind of a musical, but not really, not exactly. It's more like one of those Disney movies where it's like there is singing in it, but it's not a musical. Also, it's like Beauty and the Beast, but it's not, but kind of. It is like sometimes exactly like Beauty and the Beast, but the story around it is nothing like Beauty and the Beast. In fact, if it was, that would be very concerning. But most importantly, this movie is really funny. If you're watching any scene in the movie and think for just a second, that doesn't make sense. Why isn't this happening? It becomes a comedy. To be clear, I just want to clear this up before I continue. This movie is not bad. It's a very beautifully animated movie, and the animation is honestly so good that you should just watch it for that, honestly. It's a beautiful looking film. The movie's focus is not on the things I'm going to mainly be talking about. I just found these things very funny to talk about, so I wanted to talk about it. That's the whole point of this YouTube channel. I talk about things that I want to talk about, so we're gonna do that again. Welcome to episode, I don't know what number video this is, but we've been here for a minute. The movie opens with the voiceover that you heard in the beginning of the video explaining what you is and how it's basically like Second Life or VR chat. And then it aura farms. It just shows you like, hey, this animation is that good actually, and it looks awesome. And the intro of this movie hooks you immediately because it just looks insane. And the music's good too. Shout out to the music. Very good music. Also, Lily Pichu's in this movie apparently. So is, I think, Disguised Toast. I just looked at the cast and I was like, oh, that's confusing. I don't know who they play or what, but they're apparently in the movie. She uses this new online persona to sing because after her mom died, but trying to save a girl, she can't sing anymore because her mom taught her the love of music, and now she has no love for music because music killed her mom. It then introduces the schoolmates, her friend, who helps her become popular, and she gets her avatar. This part's silly. This is not a big deal. I'm not gonna focus on this as like any crazy thing. It's just, I thought it was kind of silly. When she first goes into you and gets her avatar, she acts surprised when she gets her avatar.
Huh? Did it think I was Ruka? How do I cancel? Huh? Freckles?
Like, oh my god, I'm beautiful. That's not me. And it's like, dog, have you ever played a video game? You could just, you're whatever you want. First, well, I don't know how it works. This is a bigger question. When you go into the avatar thing, it selects your own persona based on like biometrics or whatever, like the real you. What if you're a racist? What then? What does it do to you then? Does it just give you a character that's got blackface? What if you're like a porn addicted gooner? Do you go in there and you're like a sweaty fat guy? I don't. I'm asking questions because I'm confused. The rules aren't explained very well, and there's people in the world who are like shoes and feet and hands. So like, how are they hands? What does that mean? How did that happen? One cool detail I liked is when she first goes into the world and starts singing, it shows all of the people because there's like everyone on the internet around her, and it's just everyone shitting on her and being like, this is stupid, I hate her, oh, she's not pretty at all, oh, she's ugly. And it's like, that's about right, that's what would happen. A bunch of assholes being really negative for no reason. One thing I really have to emphasize is that U is massive. Like, everyone in the world uses this. It has 5 billion users. To put that into some perspective, the population of the Earth, of everyone on Earth, is like 8 billion and change, I think. It's a lot of people that use this. Like, there's a non-zero chance that parents are literally throwing newborn babies, fetuses, onto this. I mean, iPad babies had serious competition here. That's all I'm saying. There's just so many legally questionable things about this. Child safety has to be non-existent, I have to imagine. And it just seems like a bad idea. Like, it feels like the government would have to step in to this how big it is. Not even the government. Every government. Because 5 billion people use this fucking thing. Fast forward anyways, and we meet the Beast guy. He shows up, and he's getting attacked by these Green Lantern people who are like the Discord mod team. And he beats them all, or kills them. I'm not really quite sure what he does, but basically the Discord mod team only doxes you. That's their thing. They're the dox team. You know, I don't really know how they're not arrested, because doxing is illegal. So you would think that a mod team that only doxes people would be arrested. It's very weird. It's very weird. Anyways, he ruins the concert. Belle is having a concert. He ruins the concert. Oh no. And then Belle's like, oh my god, he's so mysterious and hot. I better go follow him and find him and figure out who he is. So they start this massive manhunt trying to find him and talking to a bunch of people. It just seems so weird. But after all that fails, she's looking around in an area in U, and she finds an AI fairy. And an AI fairy is like, hey, follow me. I'll take you to the castle. Follow me. Follow me. And she finds the Beast, and the Beast is like, oh, get away from me, I'm so edgy and cool, and she runs away and she's scared. Now I want to bring up something very interesting about this film, which is really the main reason I wanted to talk about it, is it plays with age gaps very questionably. Very, very odd choice. Just an odd fucking choice, honestly. I don't know about you guys, but it's just a weird thing to do. So, as I mentioned in the intro, Suzu is a 17-year-old high school student. During this scene with the Beast, she kisses him and they embrace romantically. And I mean this, it is romantic. Do not try to tell me it's not. I watched the movie twice. Later on in the movie, when we find out that the Beast is actually a child, a little kid who's getting abused by his dad, I look back on this scene and my thought process is, that raises a lot of questions. That raises a lot of questions, huh? Does that not just me, just 17-year-old, that's not weird? Maybe it's, I mean, I'm just saying, it's a little fucking weird. Another thing in the movie that's mostly for laughs, it's not even a big deal, is that her friend that helps her do all of the stuff for Belle, like setting up the concerts and getting her popular and fighting all the trolls and all that, she like has a picture of her teacher on her phone and she's like, he's so hot, and it's played off for laughs. That's not weird, that's just a funny joke. Totally an innocent little joke. You know, it's not an innocent little joke. Later on in the movie, Belle is with her grandma choir. I don't know who they are in relation to the family, and they're just a grandma choir. One of the grandmas says this:
during my senior year of high school, I studied abroad for a while in Ohio. And I met a guy there with these razor-sharp eyes, but he was always all by himself.
You mean like a lone wolf type?
What can I say? I found it attractive, so I decided to give him a birthday present.
So what'd you get him?
A song.
A song?
That's right, a song. I wrote him a song and then I sang it to him.
Oh, that's so sweet. A love song.
That's when I saw him smile for the first time. He told me it made him happy.
Did you guys go out?
No,
Why not?
he was still in 8th grade.
Yeah, it's pretty weird, right? I don't know. It's just weird. It's just a fucking weird thing to do, okay? They do it twice. And that one's even worse, because she said senior in high... Well, I mean, I guess Suzu is also a senior in high school, but the way she says it is weird. It's weird because she like, confirms that... She verbally confirms she found him attractive, and it's just a weird thing to do. It's just a weird thing to do. Then a bunch of other stuff happens. This isn't going to be like a full deep dive movie review or anything where I go through everything that happens. I encourage you to watch the movie yourself. It's pretty good. I'm just yapping about some stuff I found that was weird. So the thing about the Beast is he has a bunch of marks all over him and on his back. And everyone's like, what are the marks? What are the marks? Well, it turns out the marks are bruises from his abusive father. So when he went into you, you made him a beast with marks all over him that was like constantly in pain, I guess. I don't really get it, to be honest. I don't know how it works. The rules are confusing. But when they find out he is the Beast, he's live streaming and they find out he's the Beast, it's so funny because they figure out, like fucking Rainbow, how to geolocate him based on a window of a skyscraper in the corner of the live stream so that they can call the cops. But they call the cops and the grandma's like, oh my god, you have to help these children. She says, I think these children are in trouble. No, you do not think, you're watching him get abused. You're watching him get abused on a live stream. He is currently in trouble. And then she says, oh my god, you can't do anything for two days because of the law? That's too long. And so what happens is Suzu gets on a goddamn train, goes all the way to Tokyo, by the way. She's in like a different city. So she has to get on a train and go to a different city entirely. So she gets to the different city and finds them. They don't know the exact house. So she's just running down the street shouting for this kid's name. She finds the kid. They run up to her. And this is the funniest thing. I love this. This is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in a movie. The dad runs to them. The dad runs to them and she fucking mogs him away. She just stares at him like she's a fucking FNAF character or a mimic from Lethal Company, and he just like breaks down. He just like his mental fortitude breaks down and he runs away. Hey, if there's anyone getting abused watching this video, just stare at them. Just stare at them. Like, I mean, what are you doing? It's that easy. Are you dumb? Just stare at them. Come on now. Get it together. I mean, this is not an issue. Honestly, it's a skill issue at this point. I mean, if it's that easy, at that point, what are you doing? Also, there's no real closure there. Like, they run away, but like, what are they gonna do? You know what I mean? Do they go to the cops? If they already were outside, how did they not go to the cops from there? There's no fucking nothing. Nothing happens. I'm of the impression they're still getting abused because, right, like, what are they to do after that? But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this movie because I found it really interesting. I think it's a really fun concept that should be explored better by someone else, to be honest. It's a little bit of a mess all over the place, but like I said, the animation is really good, the music is really good, it's a fun movie. I have a ton of questions about how the world works, but none of them were answered really. Like, can you feel pain? Because it kind of seems like you can feel pain, but I don't think you can feel pain, but sometimes the Beast feels pain, but I think that's just because he was getting abused. I have no idea. I don't have the answers because the movie didn't tell me. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you thought of the movie if you watched it in the comments down below. I do recommend you check it out. It's a good time, and yeah, thanks. See you later. I hate outros. I'm bad at them.